One Arm is about the story of Ollie Olsen, who's a former light heavyweight championship boxer in the Navy and is involved in an accident where he loses his arm.
A series of events leads him to have to kind of re-evaluate his life, and it ends up going in a very different direction to where he thought it was going to go.
So we find him first of all on death row, and then as he receives letters, it's sort of like him piecing together his memories, and then the story unfolds as to how he ended up there.
I was really excited when I discovered One Arm because I didn't know the story. I thought I knew Tennessee Williams' work quite well, but as with most other people, I didn't know this character, and so I was really amazed to find a character who feels to me as epic as kind of Blanche or Brick in Cat and Hot Tin Roof. So I was really excited to think that we could share this character with audiences in this country for the first time.
Well, there's 5 actors in the piece, 4 of us multi-role, and then the one plays the lead role of Ollie, who's throughout it all.
It's almost compiled of little short plays.
Yeah.
Because all of Ollie's encounters with all these different characters are a little play within itself, which all contribute to the ending.
Yeah.
There's a real wealth of people you kind of expect Tennessee met. So I imagine the 2 characters that I'm playing, Lester and the yachtsman, I'm sure he spent some time with those sorts of people.
I think the reason One Arm was never made into a movie was because the period it was written in, I don't feel that Hollywood studios would have been ready to make a film about this subject matter. So the great thing about our adaptation is we're living in a time when it's not controversial, but it's still relevant, and the adaptation has cut away a lot of the extraneous characters so that what's left is really the essence of the story.
I've had some boxing sessions with a boxing trainer, and I've been to see some sparring in a boxing club in East London, just to get the sense of what it is to be a boxer and have that sort of confidence that a boxer has.
I think this play is a really perfect fit for the Little at Southwark Playhouse because it's an incredibly intimate piece. You need to believe that you're in Ollie's prison cell and also inside Ollie's mind while the story's taking place.
People should see this play because it's an amazing story. There's a great mixture of some really beautifully tender moments and hopefully some funny moments. Ollie goes on an incredible journey.
And meets so many different people.
Yeah.
You'll be introduced to so many different characters. There are some really touching moments. It's full of heart.
It is classic Tennessee Williams, but it's also not classic Tennessee Williams. It gives us an insight into his life, and it's short, but it's snappy. You know, every scene is full of emotion. The stakes are always high. And there's a lot to lose. There's a lot at risk. It's funny. It's touching, it's tragic, but it's also quite uplifting as well.
I think the reason that this play feels epic is because Ollie's journey spans several years and almost the whole of America, and he meets hundreds and hundreds of people on his journey, and the process of the play is him coming to terms with the emotional impact that he's had on these people. So by the end of the play, you feel like an enormous weight of emotion has built up, even though what you have as an audience is only kind of a snapshot of that. You really understand the weight of the emotion. I think that's what makes it feel epic.